Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is actually a tips and tricks video for anybody that's interested in playing Empire at War, either the base game or the mods. I'm loaded into a mod right now, Thrawn's Revenge, but the stuff I'll be covering today will be basic stuff, you know, fleet composition, movements, battles, etc., heroes, special abilities, all that stuff. So we'll just jump in here. So let's zoom into this random planet here. So each um, block here has its own fleets, right? And so you'll see this one little spot here. This is your fleet lead. So whatever unit you put in here, um, it will come out of hyperspace the first thing. So if I wanted this instead to go there, then there you go. You'll have that to come out, or the Tartan cruiser, whatever. Okay, so um, as you can see, the UI is a little bit different for the base game. The tabs are over here, and there's some other stuff. But basically, here's space, and here's ground, right? And then, of course, this mod has structures broken out by its own. Like these are orbital structures, and these are political story and research options, which the base game does not have. Anyway, all of your information can be either right here over this area here or this area here, whether that be in mods or base game. Now, in a lot of the mods, there's a lot more information thrown at you. So they have, helpfully, tooltips here that will tell you exactly how many units they have, what the composition is, what their speed is, how many times they can shoot per second, each weapon, as you can see. And they'll also tell you at the very bottom here, infantry can capture reinforcement points, build pads, or structures. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and do a simple ground battle over, or space battle, something kind of battle over, I don't know.
Moving to coordinates. Location confirmed.
Mercana. Let's get into that real fast.
Order acknowledged.
So here I am loading up my troops, and you'll notice, even though these are special troops, and they've got heroes and stuff, this button here turns on all the information on the planets. Different mods will have this. This is a single button press. Most mods have multiple buttons for, like, the heroes to be the first thing that you see whenever you look at a fleet, or the amount of money that each planet gives, or the station and the ground defenses. If it's filled up all the way, that means it's very heavily defended. Anyway, so I'm going to break out all of my different troops, and I'm just doing this. This is not how I play the game. I'm just doing this to show you the ground stuff that I want to show you. That should be fine. Let's bring you too. This is actually probably a stupid move because you're leaving yourself. If you're going to play the game as a game, you're leaving yourself very vulnerable to attack. But I don't care because I'm about to exit out of this game anyway. So,
Shuttle en route.
do I have anything here? I have a couple of things, and we're going to sell that. And we're going to go here and build some barracks. A lot more troops, because we'll need them. Alright. Because, yeah, 15 troops is not very much in this mod. What do you have over here? The cheaper stuff. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked here. Okay, so we'll zoom in. You can double click to zoom in. And if you want to move multiple units, say these guys, these Vigil Corvettes, if you just click and drag, you drag one individual cruiser over at a time.
Construction complete.
Which, if you have a large fleet like this, can get really tedious. So if you hold down Control and do the same thing, you will move the entire stack.
Reporting.
So you can't, unfortunately, do that when you are going to deploy units out either in space or in
soldiers.
on the ground battle. You have to pull them out individually. But for moving them around in space, in fleet composition stuff, yeah, that's way convenient. And you can also do that with ground forces as well. I've got these 4 troopers here. I either drag and drop or hold down control, drag and drop as well. Bam. Also, true, this works in the same manner as whenever you start a ground battle, you can just drag all the troops and drop them in there. And whoever's in this first spot right here will be deployed first. So keep that in mind.
Enlisting.
That should be fine for now. We'll just
Transmission received.
that.
Reporting.
Receiving location.
Reporting.
All right, let's start a battle here. And make sure I've got a fleet lead. Okay, I have, I don't know what unit that is. I have one of these custom light corvettes. We'll just go ahead and attack Mercana.
Reporting. Tactical battle imminent.
Now, here I go. Begin. And immediately, guess who's out of the fleet first? There you go. There's your one single cruiser. Why do I want to do this? Well, first of all, if you go ahead and look in your reinforcements tab, you see these numbers up at the top, 1 out of 300. The maximum population you can put out is 300 units, or 300 population unit, basically. Each unit up there in the corner of the description, the yellow number, is the amount of population, so to say, that that they cost. So this one's 62, pretty expensive, but he's probably going to come in a pretty powerful ship, an Allegiance battle cruiser. Yes, it's like a super heavy Star Destroyer. In fact, we can drag him out here in a minute, but also, this allows me to see the enemy units because of the scanning range of this vessel here is pretty high. Because it's a customs corvette, so you're designed to hunt pirates and other bad guys. Anyways, so yeah, that means I can drop out right in front of the enemy forces, and I can position my guys in such a way that we can inflict the maximum damage while taking the least amount of losses. And I kind of want to stay away from this invincible dreadnought. This is the most powerful ship right now out on the field. And I think I want to come from this side here. So let me go ahead and drop my Allegiance Heavy Star Destroyer. Let's say right about here. And then we'll throw this Victory here.
Me, and I'll acquaint you with my cutlass.
Ion Storm, sure. Secutor, oh, that's cool. We'll throw him in here too.
We're moving out.
Oh, what do you have? Gladiator 2, throw you over here.
Navigating.
Yes, sir. On our way.
And this is a missile ship, so we want it further away. We'll throw some of these guys here. We probably won't have enough for an all-out attack. We'll need to drop you in here.
Understood. Moving to sector. Carrick en route.
We've got a lot of small craft.
Moving to sector. Reinforcements on
These are the fighters,
Reinforcements en route.
Location confirmed.
obviously.
Advancing.
Underway. Moving into position.
Alright, let's go. Alright, now, I think I'm just going to drag and select everything and control 1.
Star Destroyer reporting.
Now I can, oh no, I've clicked off of it. What do I do? Hit 1. Super easy. Very handy for, say, oh, I want to have all of the big ships be number 1. So if you hold down control and click on things, that you will click on them and you'll add them into the little group that you're creating. So this is also handy for
Your command.
getting all of your
Commander.
capital ships. Now,
Reporting in.
when I go ahead and hit 1, I'm only getting the ships I selected.
Roger that.
So, for example, I could go over here. I want this to be some sort of strike group. So, I hold down control once again, double click, or do I have to do, no. Okay, yeah, I can just double click on them and then make them unit 2. So now I can tell this unit go over here, and everybody else is going to be 1,
Destroyer here.
including you. You're
I
also
copy.
1. Everybody else is going to take out that bulk cruiser.
Reporting. Charged laser cannons. Attacking.
There we go. Not so bad, not so bad. Now, if I was trying to do all this manually, that'd be a pain in the ass.
Reporting.
You can also hit Control A, just like you're selecting text in a text field,
Directing all
and
fire
you'll
on the
select literally everything on the map.
I've got them in my sight.
Fighters, major ships, whatever.
We've got them on toast. The missile launchers are the primary
Back
target.
around for another run.
Our target priority is the laser. Getting a lock.
Excellent.
And this is not bad. We are kicking their ass pretty good. But that's because I know the fleet compositions.
After the stragglers.
So, you know, that helps. You gotta read all the tooltips and figure out which ships are good against other ships. Which ships are worth the price to pay them. Especially if, like, say you've suffered a major defeat and all of a sudden you need a bunch more ships to guard your, you know, front line on the galactic plane, you know. Well, you know, do you want to just buy a whole bunch of dreadnoughts and keep your fingers crossed, or do you want to buy ships that you know will work? So, but yeah, there are all kinds of different challenges and strategies that you can use. I'm basically just doing brute force here because I can. I'm not really concerned with this battle or any of the other battles. I'm just trying to demo controlling the game. So you saw how I clicked this boost weapon power because I needed the extra firepower in the beginning to take down those shields quickly. If I hadn't have done that, it would have took me a while and I would have probably lost a couple of ships. At least some of the smaller ships. But as you can see here, I haven't lost anything except for maybe a couple of fighters.
Attacking.
And you can use this to fast forward, but only fast forward if you know you're gonna win. Like, it's like obvious, right? Like, you way overwhelm the enemy firepower.
Targeting.
Or they have nothing but this kind of station, the small station or whatever, and you want to do it manually because you should not trust auto resolve in this game or in any of the mods. Auto resolve is calculated very strangely. Okay, I lost 2 strike cruisers. Not a big deal. It's like $2,000 in credits. Alright, so, as we've discussed earlier, here comes our ground troops. And you notice I conquered on space first, and then I brought my ground troops in. It's just better that way because if you make a mistake and you have the two combined, you could accidentally drag out this guy because, oh, he looks like a hero, and then, damn, that was your good administrator, and you just lost a powerful unit, powerful hero unit. In addition to, you shouldn't have your hero units that you don't want to be in combat in part of the invasion force, so I'll bring him over here. Everybody else is a combat specialist, I think, so we'll just go ahead and start the battle here.
Invasion commencing.
Let's begin. Looks like they have some heavy heavy vehicles on the ground here. Now you see, let's who came out first? It's the army guys, remember? Because we put them in. Where's our reinforcements here? We put these guys in the fleet lead position over here. And, you know, of course, you can select whatever units you want to select. I think I want to go with flying craft here. That will help me deal with the
Heading out.
Yeah, the heavy vehicles, and it looks like it's one of those victory point thingies, which I find kind of annoying. So we'll drop this down as well, and that should carry our units. But also, you've noticed that there's a little hammer here. You can build on these pads. So I want to build a military field base here. And also you guys, get in the vehicle. And you, get in the vehicle as well. Awesome.
Construction complete.
Roger.
Get in this vehicle.
We've located the enemy.
Lancet standing by. Aerial artillery reporting.
Alright, let's get everybody, let's go.
Acknowledged. Destination set. Proceeding.
Let's go this way. This is a victory point, so
On my way.
Chris, you won't have these in the base game,
Moving out.
I don't think. But here's something I want to show you. These pads are also buildable. You have to land troops by them or bring troops by them, and then they can capture them.
Ready. Armed and ready. As you wish. Target acquired. Right away. Copy that. Commencing attack. Heading out. Going. Weapons armed.
Is that a fast assault? Yeah, okay, we're good.
En route. Armed and ready. Reporting in.
Oh, they tried to do some infantry-only tactics.
Cannons
Nice.
charged. Attack. Fire. What are your orders? Let's go. Keep going. This way.
Well, we found part of their base.
Attack that target. Attacking target. Over there. Fire at will. Attacking. Blow them away.
Yee.
Firing.
Oh, Murph.
Target acquired. Acknowledged. Destination set. Proceeding. On my way.
Ah, and so here's something that I can show you.
Engines activated.
Let's bring you here. Let's drop down.
At the ready.
You right-click to
Ready to receive orders.
deselect the
Receiving
troops
orders.
out of the transport. But you can go over here, right-click as well when you see this symbol, and there you go. They got in there, and they will be more powerful and protected against enemies, obviously. So there they go, pretty quickly annihilating
Active.
everybody.
As you
Let's come over here. Drop. Oh, I can't. I gotta move over a little bit. Drop you down.
Your command.
Move you back.
Moving out.
Roger that. Lancet proceeding.
Roger that.
Get this little hammer going, and I need a repair station so I can heal my units.
Command received. Attacking.
These cannot be repaired. But there we go. Now I've built a repair unit, and it is slowly repairing my unit, and it doesn't matter because we're victorious anyway. So, but we have no losses versus, you know, I don't know, 1,000. That's 1,200. That's yeah, it's like 3,000 or so.
System
And
control.
we gain the planet. And so, yeah, alright, anywho, that was just a little taste of controls and, you know, what you can do on the ground and in space and how to maneuver units, etc. Anyways, Chris, I hope this helps you, or actually anybody that is playing Empire at War or any of the mods. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any more questions or specific questions about mods for this game, and I'll do my best to help you out. Anyways, guys, see you next time.